we touched on this a little bit, but I just want to make sure you get a chance to more fully answer the question. Newer companies in general, they tend to have fewer data points, right? They tend to have less information about the length of their sales cycle, less information about the skills required for the new sales hires, for how long it's going to take to hire somebody to fill in a role. The fact that there's fewer data points actually make accurate measurement difficult. How would you recommend that startups kind of tackle this challenge of fewer data points when making decisions?
Yeah, well, first, I'll make 2 points here. One is to circle back to the point I just made about you don't have to have any data points to interpolate from your large heterogeneous set of history of experience, right? So just like you and I have no data points of when we die, right? And yet someone can still compute a life insurance premium for us. So yeah, in that second measurement maxim, I said you have more data than you think.
Right.
And the way that you have more than a few data points is that there's lots of other people that all claim to be unique in the approach that they're taking, that all have been gathering data points. What's the typical growth rate and failure rate for businesses that start up in your area? Find that out.
Right. Yep. This is the muscle memory that venture capitalists often talk about.
The second point on that one I was going to make is that when we talk about the venture capitalists having muscle memory, remember that their use of intuition in no way alleviates the problem of a startup having a few data points. What are they actually basing their judgments on then? Aren't they basing their judgments on experience with other unique venture capital startups?
They are.
So the question is not whether or not you can make decisions in these situations. The question is only which methodology measurably outperforms the other. And the data so far from a wide variety of studies indicates that statistical models are outperforming the human experts.